In Bangladesh, fake promises and a false enemy. One can debate whether an Islamic society is the solution to Bangladesh's challenges surrounding development and identity, but blaming India is certainly not. First or last thought that India is not to blame for the political processes in Bangladesh. If the country throws up a political dispensation that desires good relations with it, as it did in the recent past, India is not going to rebuff it. Sometimes it is better to take a long-term view of crises, especially when it comes to the life of nations. This seems to be the best way to make sense of what is happening in Bangladesh. Power transfers have never been smooth there. When, on rare occasions, the transfer has taken place through the ballot, the pattern has been that the winner takes all, assumes absolute control, and drives the opposition into the dust. Since the brutal assassination of Sheikh Mujibur Rahman in 1975, the people of Bangladesh have been hostage to a fight to the finish between the widow of a military dictator, Khaleda Zia, and the daughter of a freedom fighter, Sheikh Hasina. A rare exception was when they joined hands to bring down another military dictator, Hussein Mohammad Ershad, in 1991. They, however, did not pay for his blood. He was allowed to live and participate in the country's political life for 28 years till his death in 2019. This looks like a far cry from the retribution in the air today. Hasina is not the only leader to deprive the Bangladeshi people of their democratic rights. She followed a line of military dictators. Khaleda Zia could not stay in power beyond her term, not because of lack of effort, but because of abuse of power and corruption, the price for which had to be paid by her son, who was forced by the army to leave the country. Indignation over Hasina's abuse of power, notably in certain Western capitals, does not square with the well-known record of governance in Bangladesh over the past 50 years. The country has hardly been a paragon of democracy. The exaggerated vilification of Hasina and the glorification of Muhammad Yunus as the messiah of democratic values, tolerance, and inclusion has few takers in India. Amid a clash of personalities and the resultant preoccupation with settling scores, there are two gainers, right-wing forces led by the Jamaat-e-Islami in Pakistan. Both are taking full advantage of the post-August 2024 political vacuum and the worsening chaos. The losers are the people, or more importantly, the youth of Bangladesh, who are being fed a mix of fake promises and a false enemy. One can debate whether an Islamic society is the solution to Bangladesh's challenges surrounding development and identity, but blaming India is certainly not. It is an attempt to mislead the people. Luckily, regardless of the images on social media, the majority of the people in Bangladesh do not buy this proposition, and are desperate to move on with the real issues in their lives. This will be possible only if Pakistani mischief allows them to do so. Yunus and his set of advisors have proved to be part of the problem, not the solution. The past